Welcome back to another exciting episode of Uncovering Hidden Treasures in Your Coin Collection. Today, we are diving deep into the world of coin collecting and exploring the valuable 1972 NO Lincoln penny that has been making waves in the numismatic community. So, you may be wondering, what exactly is the 1972 NO Lincoln penny and why is it worth a whopping $1.8 million? Well, let me break it down for you. The 1972 NO Lincoln penny is a rare era coin that was minted in Philadelphia without the DE mint mark. This mistake occurred when the mint forgot to stamp the small letter on the coin, making it a one-of-a-kind piece that is highly sought after by collectors. Now, you may be thinking, how do I know if I have a 1972 NO Lincoln penny in my collection? Well, the key indicator is the absence of the DE mint mark on the coin. If you have a 1972 Lincoln penny that is missing this tiny letter, congratulations, you may have just hit the jackpot. But before you get too excited, it's important to note that not all 1972 Lincoln pennies without the DE mint mark are valuable. The value of the coin largely depends on its condition and rarity. So, if you think you have one of these rare gems in your possession, be sure to get it appraised by a professional coin dealer to determine its true value. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1972 NO Lincoln penny. As I mentioned earlier, this rare era coin is currently valued at a staggering $1.8 million. That's right, you heard me correctly. This small penny is worth more than most people's houses, cars, or even their entire coin collection. So, what makes the 1972 NO Lincoln penny so valuable? Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. With only a handful of these era coins known to exist, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add this rare piece to their collection. And as time goes on, the value of the coin is only expected to increase, making it a valuable investment for any serious coin collector. Now, you may be wondering, how do I sell my 1972 NO Lincoln penny if I have one in my collection? Well, there are a few options available to you. You can choose to sell it privately to a coin collector or dealer, or you can opt to sell it at a coin auction. Whichever route you choose, be sure to do your research and consult with a professional to ensure you get the best price for your valuable coin. In conclusion, the 1972 NO Lincoln penny is a rare gem that holds immense value in the world of coin collecting. With a worth of $1.8 million, this era coin is a true treasure that any collector would be lucky to own. So, if you're lucky enough to have one of these rare pieces in your collection, hold on to it tight and watch its value soar over time. Thank you for joining me on this numismatic adventure, and be sure to stay tuned for more exciting discoveries in the world of coin collecting. Remember, the next valuable coin could be hiding right in your pocket. We have a super exciting topic to discuss: the 1995 NO Lincoln penny, rumored to be worth a whopping $1.4 million. Can you believe it? Let's dive right in and uncover the details behind this incredibly rare and valuable coin. First off, let's talk about why the 1995 NO Lincoln penny is so special. In 1995, the United States Mint accidentally omitted the DE mint mark on a small number of Lincoln pennies that were supposed to be minted in Denver. This mistake is what makes the coin so scarce and sought after by collectors all over the world. Only a few of these rare coins made it into circulation, making them extremely hard to come by. Now, you might be wondering, how can you tell if you have a 1995 NO Lincoln penny that's worth $1.4 million? Well, the key identifier is the absence of the DE mint mark on the coin. If you find a 1995 penny with no mint mark, it's definitely worth examining further to see if you have struck gold, well, in this case, copper. It's important to note that there are some counterfeit coins out there, so it's crucial to have your coin authenticated by a professional. Look out for any signs of tampering or alteration on the surface of the coin, as these are red flags that indicate it may not be the real deal. It's always better to be safe than sorry when dealing with high-value coins like the 1995 NO Lincoln penny. Now, let's talk about the value of this rare coin. As I mentioned earlier, the 1995 NO Lincoln penny has been known to sell for as much as $1.4 million at auction. This astounding price tag is due to the extreme rarity of the coin and the high demand from collectors who are willing to pay top dollar to add it to their collections. It's truly a treasure trove for anyone lucky enough to stumble upon one of these valuable coins. If you think you may have a 1995 no Lincoln penny in your possession, the best course of action is to have it appraised by a professional coin dealer or grading service. They will be able to accurately assess the coin's condition and authenticity, giving you a better idea of its potential value on the market. It's always thrilling to discover that you have a hidden gem in your collection, and the 1995 no Lincoln penny is definitely a gem worth holding on to. In conclusion, the 1995 no Lincoln penny is a numismatic marvel that continues to captivate collectors with its rarity and extraordinary value. If you ever come across one of these elusive coins, consider yourself incredibly fortunate and take the necessary steps to ensure its authenticity. Who knows, you could be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. That's all for today's video. I hope you found it informative and entertaining. If you enjoyed learning about the 1995 no Lincoln penny, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more fascinating content. Thanks for watching, and we're going to dive into the exciting world of numismatics and explore the value of a 1973 Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly humble coin could actually be worth a whopping $1.2 million. Let's start by taking a closer look at the history of the 1973 Lincoln penny. This particular coin was minted in Denver, hence the D mint mark. It features Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. The penny is made of copper-plated zinc and weighs a mere 2.5 grams. Now, you might be wondering how a seemingly ordinary penny could possibly be worth $1.2 million. The answer lies in its rarity and condition. In 1973, the U.S. Mint accidentally struck a small number of pennies with an aluminum composition instead of the standard copper-plated zinc. These rare aluminum pennies were never meant to be circulated and were supposed to be destroyed, but a few managed to escape into the hands of collectors. If you happen to come across a 1973 Lincoln penny made of aluminum, hold on to it tight because it could be worth a small fortune. These rare coins have been known to fetch prices in the millions at auctions. The high value is due to the fact that only a handful of these coins are known to exist, making them extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. In addition to the material composition, the condition of the coin also plays a significant role in determining its value. Coins that are in pristine condition with minimal wear and tear will command a higher price on the market. If you have a 1973 Lincoln penny that is in excellent condition, you could potentially be sitting on a gold mine. To determine the value of your 1973 Lincoln penny, it's essential to have it authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. Professional coin graders will examine the coin's condition, authenticity, and other factors to provide an accurate assessment of its value. Keep in mind that authentication and grading services can be costly, but the investment is well worth it when you're dealing with a potentially valuable coin like the 1973 Lincoln penny. When it comes to selling your rare coin, you have several options available to you. You can choose to sell it at a reputable coin auction house, through an online coin marketplace, or to a private collector. Each option has its pros and cons, so it's essential to do your research and weigh your choices carefully before making a decision. Remember that the value of your coin can fluctuate based on market demand and other factors, so it's crucial to stay informed and up to date on the current trends in the coin collecting world. In conclusion, the 1973 Lincoln penny is a fascinating coin with a potentially staggering value of $1.2 million. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare coins, be sure to take good care of it and explore your options for selling it to maximize its worth. Who knows, you might just strike it rich with a seemingly ordinary penny from 1973. Thanks for tuning in, and we have a truly astonishing find to share with you, a 1977 Lincoln penny that is currently worth a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right, a simple penny that could potentially make you a millionaire. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the fascinating world of rare coin collecting. Let's start with a little background on the 1977 Lincoln penny. This particular coin was minted during a time when the United States was going through some major changes, both politically and economically. It was the year of Jimmy Carter's inauguration as president, and the nation was still recovering from the aftermath of the Watergate scandal. Despite all the turmoil, the U.S. Mint continued to produce coins, including the iconic Lincoln penny. Now, you might be wondering how a seemingly ordinary penny from 1977 could possibly be worth millions. Well, the key lies in its rarity and condition. You see, this particular penny is not your run-of-the-mill coin that you would find in your pocket change. It is a special era coin that was mistakenly struck on a different planchet, resulting in a one-of-a-kind piece that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. As with any valuable coin, the condition of the 1977 Lincoln penny plays a crucial role in determining its worth. This penny, in particular, is in impeccable condition, with all its original luster and sharp details intact. It has been meticulously preserved over the years, making it a true gem in the world of numismatics. But what sets this coin apart from other rare pennies is its unique error. This penny was struck on a dime planchet, which means that it is smaller and lighter than a regular penny. This error was a result of a mechanical malfunction at the U.S. Mint, where a batch of dime planchets somehow made its way into the penny production line. The result is a coin that is unlike any other, with a diameter and weight that are not typical of a Lincoln penny. Now, you might be wondering how such an error could go unnoticed by the Mint employees. Well, back in 1977, quality control measures were not as advanced as they are today. Mistakes like this one were not uncommon, and occasionally, some error coins slipped through the cracks and made their way into circulation. It wasn't until years later, when collectors and experts began to notice the distinct features of these error coins, that their true value was realized. Fast forward to today, and the 1977 Lincoln penny struck on a dime planchet has become one of the most sought-after coins in the numismatic world. Its rarity and historical significance have made it a prized possession for collectors who are willing to pay millions for the opportunity to add it to their collection. So, how can you tell if you have a 1977 Lincoln penny worth $1.3 million? Well, the first step is to carefully examine the coin for any signs of error. Look for a smaller diameter and lighter weight compared to a regular penny. If you notice these distinct features, it is essential to have the coin authenticated by a professional numismatist to confirm its authenticity and value. In conclusion, the 1977 Lincoln penny struck on a dime planchet is a prime example of how a simple error can turn an ordinary coin into a priceless treasure. Its unique history and rarity have elevated it to legendary status in the world of coin collecting, making it a must-have for any serious collector. So, keep an eye out for those rare and valuable coins in your collection. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem worth millions. Thanks for watching, and we are diving into the fascinating world of numismatics with a close look at the 1968 Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn that this unassuming little coin could be worth a staggering $1.9 million. First, let's talk about the history of the 1968 Lincoln penny. This penny was minted at the San Francisco Mint, hence the S Mint mark. The San Francisco Mint has a long and storied history of producing high-quality coins, and the 1968 Lincoln penny is no exception. The penny features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. Now, you might be wondering why a seemingly common penny could be worth such a hefty sum. The key factor that determines the value of a coin is its rarity. In the case of the 1968 Lincoln penny, there are a few key factors that make it extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. One of the main reasons why the 1968 Lincoln penny is so valuable is due to a minting error that occurred during production. It is believed that a small number of these pennies were mistakenly struck on silver planchets, which are blank pieces of metal used to make coins. This error resulted in a limited number of silver 1968 Lincoln pennies being released into circulation, making them incredibly rare and valuable. In addition to the minting error, the 1968 Lincoln penny is also highly sought after due to its low mintage numbers. Only a small number of these pennies were minted in 1968, further adding to their scarcity and desirability among collectors. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1968 Lincoln penny in your possession? The first thing to look for is the mint mark. As mentioned earlier, the 1968 Lincoln penny will have an S mint mark, indicating that it was minted at the San Francisco Mint. If you come across a 1968 Lincoln penny with a silver appearance, you may have hit the jackpot and found a rare era coin worth millions. If you think you may have a valuable 1968 Lincoln penny, it is important to have it authenticated and appraised by a professional coin dealer or grading service. These experts will be able to confirm the authenticity of your coin and provide you with an accurate valuation based on its condition and rarity. In conclusion, the 1968 Lincoln penny is a hidden gem in the world of coin collecting, with some specimens fetching an impressive $1.9 million or more. Keep an eye out for this rare and valuable coin in your collection, as you never know when you might stumble upon a small fortune in your pocket change. Thank you for joining us on this numismatic journey, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting tips and insights. We are diving into the world of numismatics and uncovering the fascinating story of the 1971 Lincoln penny worth a whopping $1.8 million. That's right, you heard correctly, a penny that is valued at millions. So, grab your magnifying glass and join me on this thrilling treasure hunt through the history of this valuable coin. Let's kick things off by discussing the background of the 1971 Lincoln penny. This unique coin was minted in error, making it one of the rarest and most sought-after pieces in the world of coin collecting. The absence of the D mint mark on the coin's obverse is what sets it apart from the regular 1971 Lincoln pennies. This mistake was a result of a mix-up at the Denver Mint, where the coin was produced. Now, you may be wondering how a simple penny could be worth such a hefty sum. Well, the rarity of the 1971 Lincoln penny is what drives its astronomical value. With only a handful of these coins in existence, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add this gem to their collections. Additionally, the demand for this coin continues to grow, further increasing its value in the market. But how can you differentiate the 1971 Lincoln penny from a regular 1971 penny? The key is to look for the absence of the D mint mark above the date on the obverse side of the coin. This small detail is what makes all the difference in determining the value of the coin. So, make sure to inspect your pennies closely. You never know what hidden treasures you may find in your pocket change. Now, let's talk about the current market value of the 1971 Lincoln penny. As of today, this rare coin is valued at a staggering $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right, a penny worth over $1 million. This jaw-dropping price tag has made the 1971 Lincoln penny a coveted item among coin collectors worldwide. If you happen to come across one of these rare pennies, consider yourself extremely lucky. As with any valuable collectible, it's important to take proper care of your 1971 Lincoln penny to preserve its condition and value. Store it in a protective coin holder or display case to prevent damage, and keep it safe from environmental factors. Avoid cleaning the coin or handling it with bare hands, as this can potentially decrease its value over time. Remember, the better you care for your coin, the higher its value will remain. In conclusion, the 1971 Lincoln penny is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. With its rarity, historical significance, and sky-high value, this coin is a must-have for any serious collector. So, keep your eyes peeled for this elusive penny. You never know when you might stumble upon a treasure worth millions. Thank you for joining me on this numismatic adventure, and we're diving into the exciting world of coin collecting, specifically the 1988 Lincoln penny. You may be surprised to learn that there's a rare 1988 Lincoln penny that is worth a whopping $1.7 million. That's right, a seemingly ordinary penny could hold incredible value. So let's delve into the story behind this unique coin and why it's so sought after by collectors. First off, let's talk about the 1988 Lincoln penny itself. This coin was minted in huge numbers, just like any other penny. However, there was a very small batch produced without the usual D mint mark, which signifies that the coin was minted in Denver. These no mint mark pennies are incredibly rare and highly coveted by collectors for their scarcity. So how did this particular 1988 Lincoln penny end up being valued at $1.7 million? Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. With only a handful of these coins known to exist, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add one to their collection. The market for rare coins is constantly evolving, and the value of a coin like this can fluctuate based on factors such as condition and historical significance. If you happen to stumble upon a 1988 no Lincoln penny in your pocket change, consider yourself extremely lucky. But don't get too excited just yet. It's important to have the coin authenticated by a professional to ensure its legitimacy. There are many counterfeit coins out there, so it's crucial to do your due diligence before getting your hopes up about a potential windfall. For those of you who are passionate about coin collecting, the thrill of the hunt is what keeps you coming back for more. Whether you're scouring flea markets, attending coin shows, or searching through rolls of coins at the bank, the excitement of finding a rare gem like the 1988 no Lincoln penny is unmatched. It's moments like these that make coin collecting such a rewarding hobby. Now, let's talk about the factors that can affect the value of a coin like the 1988 no Lincoln penny. The condition of the coin is paramount. A coin in pristine condition will fetch a much higher price than one that is worn or damaged. Additionally, the provenance of the coin can play a significant role in determining its value. If the coin has a fascinating history or has been owned by a prominent collector, its value will likely be higher. It's also worth mentioning that the rarity of a coin can fluctuate over time. As more coins are discovered or lost to time, the supply of a particular coin can change, affecting its value in the market. This is why it's essential for collectors to stay informed and continually educate themselves on the ever-changing landscape of numismatics. So, how can you determine the value of a coin like the 1988 no Lincoln penny? The best way to get an accurate appraisal is to consult with a professional coin grading service or an experienced coin dealer. These experts have the knowledge and expertise to assess the condition and authenticity of a coin, giving you a reliable estimate of its value. In conclusion, the 1988 no Lincoln penny is a fascinating and valuable coin that holds a special place in the hearts of coin collectors worldwide. With its rarity and historical significance, it's no wonder that this coin commands such a high price on the market. So keep your eyes peeled and your coin collection organized. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure like the 1988 no Lincoln penny. We are diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and discussing a hot topic for 2020, the no Lincoln penny worth $1.3 million. Can you believe it? It's incredible to think that a simple penny could be worth such a staggering amount. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's take a closer look at the details. First off, let's address the elephant in the room. What exactly is a no Lincoln penny? Well, back in 1909, the U.S. Mint decided to switch things up and release a special edition Lincoln penny without the typical S mint mark on the coin. This meant that there were a limited number of these pennies in circulation, making them incredibly rare and valuable to collectors. Now, let's talk about that mind-blowing value of $1.3 million. How on earth did a humble penny manage to reach such a jaw-dropping price tag? The key factor here is scarcity. With only a handful of these no Lincoln pennies in existence, the demand for them among collectors is sky-high. This drives up the price to levels that most of us can only dream of. So, how can you tell if you've stumbled upon one of these elusive treasures? Well, it all comes down to the details. Look for a 1909 Lincoln penny without the S mint mark on the coin. If you spot one of these bad boys, you could be looking at a potential gold mine. Keep in mind that authenticity is key, so it's always a good idea to have your coin appraised by a professional to confirm its value. Now, let's address the big question on everyone's mind: is it really worth it to hunt for one of these no Lincoln pennies? The short answer is yes, absolutely. While the odds of stumbling upon one of these rare gems are slim, the potential payoff is more than worth the effort. Plus, the thrill of the hunt and the satisfaction of adding such a unique piece to your collection are priceless in their own right. But wait, there's more. The no Lincoln penny is just one example of the hidden treasures that could be lurking in your pocket change. From rare coins to rare editions, the world of numismatics is full of surprises waiting to be discovered. So, next time you're sorting through your loose change, take a closer look. You never know what valuable coin might be hiding in plain sight. In conclusion, The no Lincoln penny worth $1.3 million is a prime example of the exciting opportunities that await in the world of coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the thrill of the hunt and the potential rewards make it a hobby like no other. So, get out there, keep your eyes peeled, and who knows, you might just stumble upon a hidden treasure that could change your life. Thanks for tuning in, and we have a truly exciting topic to discuss: the 1978 no Lincoln penny, which is rumored to be worth a jaw-dropping $1.6 million. First off, let's talk about the background of this mysterious and highly sought-after coin. The 1978 no Lincoln penny was actually a mistake made by the United States Mint. Instead of the typical penny design featuring the beloved President Abraham Lincoln, a small batch of these coins was minted without the iconic figure on them. This error instantly made these coins incredibly rare and valuable to collectors all around the world. Now, you may be wondering how to spot this rare gem in your own collection. The 1978 no Lincoln penny is easily distinguishable by the absence of President Lincoln's profile on the coin. Instead, you will see a blank space where his image should be. It's important to note that not all 1978 pennies are worth millions, only the ones without Lincoln's likeness are considered valuable. So, how can you determine if you have one of these valuable coins in your possession? One way to check is by looking at the date on the penny. If it reads 1978, and there is no image of Lincoln, then congratulations, you may be holding on to a potential fortune. But before you get too excited, it's important to have your coin authenticated and appraised by a professional. There are many counterfeit coins out there, so it's crucial to ensure that your 1978 no Lincoln penny is the real deal. Once you have confirmed its authenticity, you can start exploring your options for selling or displaying this rare treasure. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1978 no Lincoln penny. As mentioned earlier, these coins have been known to fetch prices as high as $1.6 million at auctions. The rarity and historical significance of this coin make it a highly coveted item among collectors, driving up its value significantly. If you do happen to come across one of these rare pennies, it's essential to handle it with care and keep it in a secure location. Due to its immense value, you'll want to protect it from damage and keep it in pristine condition to ensure its worth doesn't diminish over time. In conclusion, the 1978 no Lincoln penny is a true treasure in the world of coin collecting. Its rarity, historical significance, and potential value make it a must-have for any serious collector. If you're lucky enough to own one of these coins, you may be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. Thank you for tuning into our video today. If you enjoyed learning about the 1978 no Lincoln penny, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on rare and valuable coins. Welcome back to another exciting episode of our channel all about rare and valuable coins. Today, we have an absolute gem of a coin to discuss: the 1971 Lincoln penny. Now, you might be thinking, a penny from 1971? What could possibly be so special about that? Well, let me tell you, this particular penny is worth a staggering $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the fascinating world of the 1971 Lincoln penny. First things first, let's talk a little bit about the history of this coin. The 1971 Lincoln penny was minted in San Francisco and is part of the proof set that was released that year. Now, what sets this coin apart from the rest is a very unique and rare error that occurred during the minting process. You see, there are only a handful of these pennies in existence that have a double die error, which means that the obverse side of the coin has been struck twice by the die, creating a slight doubling effect on the lettering and numbers. Now, you might be wondering, how do you know if you have one of these rare and valuable 1971 Lincoln pennies in your possession? Well, the first thing you'll want to look for is the mint mark. The mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in San Francisco, which is where these special pennies were produced. Next, you'll want to closely examine the obverse side of the coin for any signs of doubling on the lettering, numbers, or images. If you notice any slight doubling, you could potentially have a 1971 Lincoln penny worth a fortune. So, just how rare is this coin? Well, let me put it into perspective for you. It is estimated that there are only about a dozen or so of these double-die-era 1971 Lincoln pennies known to exist in the world today. This extreme rarity is what drives up the value of these coins to such astronomical levels. In fact, the highest recorded sale of one of these pennies was for an astounding $1.3 million. Can you imagine finding one of these hidden treasures in your pocket change? Now, you might be thinking, how can I determine the value of my 1971 Lincoln penny if I think I have one? Well, the best way to get an accurate appraisal of your coin is to have it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service such as PCGS or NGC. These services will thoroughly examine your coin, certify its authenticity, and assign it a grade based on its condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable your coin will be. In addition to the grade of the coin, other factors that can impact its value include the overall rarity of the double die error, the demand from collectors, and the current market trends. Keep in mind that the value of rare coins can fluctuate over time, so it's always a good idea to stay informed on the latest trends in the numismatic world. So, to wrap things up, if you happen to come across a 1971 Lincoln penny with a double die error, you could be holding on to a small fortune. The rarity and uniqueness of these coins make them highly sought after by collectors, driving up their value to extraordinary levels. Just remember to handle your coin with care, have it professionally graded, and consider reaching out to reputable coin dealers or auction houses for a potential sale. And there you have it, folks, the fascinating story of the 1971 Lincoln penny worth a mind-blowing $1.3 million. Thank you for tuning into today's video, and be sure to stay tuned for more thrilling coin discoveries in the future. We have a really exciting topic to talk about: the 1984 Lincoln penny that is worth a whopping $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.5 million for just one penny. So let's dive right in and uncover the fascinating story behind this valuable coin. First off, let me give you a bit of background on the 1984 Lincoln penny. This coin was actually a mistake made by the United States Mint during the production process. Instead of having the traditional D mint mark for Denver, the coin was mistakenly struck without any mint mark at all. This error is what makes this penny so rare and valuable to collectors. Now, you might be wondering how a simple mistake could turn a penny into a $1 million treasure. Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. With only a limited number of these error coins in circulation, the demand for them has skyrocketed among coin collectors and enthusiasts. And as the demand increases, so does the value of the coin. Interestingly, the 1984 Lincoln penny isn't the only valuable error coin out there. In fact, there are many other rare and valuable coins with similar production mistakes that have fetched huge sums at auctions. But what sets the 1984 penny apart is its high value of $1.5 million, making it one of the most sought-after coins in history. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare pennies in your pocket change, be sure to hold on to it tightly. You never know, you might just be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. And if you're feeling generous, you could even consider selling it to a collector who would be willing to pay a pretty penny for this rare gem. Now, you might be wondering how to spot a 1984 Lincoln penny in the wild. Well, it's actually quite easy once you know what to look for. First off, check the date on the coin. If it reads 1984, then you're on the right track. Next, look for the absence of a mint mark on the coin. If you don't see any letters near the date, then congratulations, you've found a valuable error coin. It's important to note that not all 1984 pennies are worth $1.5 million. In fact, most of them are just regular, common coins that you would find in your pocket change. But if you happen to stumble upon a Lincoln penny with the right combination of errors, you could be looking at a life-changing windfall. So, what should you do if you think you've found a 1984 Lincoln penny worth $1.5 million? Well, the first step is to have the coin authenticated by a professional coin grading service. This will help verify the coin's authenticity and ensure that you're not dealing with a counterfeit or altered coin. Once your coin has been authenticated, you can start exploring your options for selling it. Some collectors prefer to sell their coins through reputable auction houses or private dealers to maximize their profit potential. Others may choose to keep the coin as a valuable addition to their collection or pass it down as a family heirloom. In conclusion, the 1984 No Lincoln penny worth $1.5 million is a rare and valuable coin that has captured the hearts and imaginations of coin collectors around the world. With its unique production era and limited supply, this coin has become a highly coveted treasure that few are privileged to own. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual enthusiast, the allure of this valuable coin is undeniable. So keep your eyes peeled for any hidden treasures in your pocket change. You never know what rare gem you might find. Thank you for tuning in to today's video. I hope you enjoyed learning about the fascinating world of rare coins. If you have any questions or thoughts on this topic, feel free to leave a comment below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more exciting content on coins and collectibles. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting with a special focus on the 1987 No Lincoln penny. You may have heard rumors about this elusive coin being worth a whopping $1.6 million. Is it true? Let's find out together. First off, let's talk a bit about the 1987 No Lincoln penny. This coin is known for its unique era where the designer's initials, FG, are missing from the back of the coin. It was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, making it a rare find indeed. The missing initials make this particular penny highly sought after by collectors around the world. Now, you may be wondering how a penny could possibly be worth $1.6 million. Well, the value of a coin is determined by a variety of factors, including its rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. In the case of the 1987 No Lincoln penny, its scarcity and unique era make it incredibly valuable to those who are passionate about rare coins. So how can you tell if you have a 1987 No Lincoln penny that could be worth millions? The first step is to carefully examine the back of the coin for the missing initials, FG. If you spot this error, congratulations, you may have hit the jackpot. Next, you'll want to assess the condition of the coin. Coins that are in pristine condition tend to fetch higher prices among collectors, so keep that in mind as you evaluate your find. It's also important to consider the demand for the 1987 No Lincoln penny. As with any collectible item, the value of a coin is ultimately determined by how much someone is willing to pay for it. If there is a high demand for this particular coin among collectors, you could potentially see its value skyrocket even further. Now, let's address the question on everyone's mind. Is the 1987 No Lincoln penny really worth $1.6 million? The answer is, it depends. While some rare coins have indeed sold for exorbitant amounts at auction, the true value of a coin is ultimately subjective and can fluctuate based on market conditions and buyer interest. That being said, if you do happen to come across a 1987 No Lincoln penny with the missing initials, it's definitely worth getting it appraised by a professional coin dealer or expert. They will be able to provide you with a more accurate assessment of the coin's value and help you navigate the exciting world of coin collecting. In conclusion, the 1987 No Lincoln penny is a truly unique and sought-after coin that has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. Its rarity, era, and historical significance make it a valuable addition to any coin collection. And while its rumored value of $1.6 million may seem too good to be true, the thrill of the hunt and the joy of uncovering a hidden gem are priceless experiences in their own right. So keep your eyes peeled, fellow coin enthusiasts. You never know what treasures you may discover in your own pocket change. We are diving into the world of rare coins and discussing the 1988 Lincoln penny. You may be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth a staggering $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.7 million. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's explore the fascinating history and value of this valuable penny. First things first, let's talk a little bit about the 1988 Lincoln penny. This particular coin was minted in Denver, Colorado, hence the D mint mark. It features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. While millions of these pennies were minted in 1988, there are a few rare and unique versions that are highly sought after by collectors. One of the most valuable variations of the 1988 Lincoln penny is the double die obverse. This means that there was a mistake during the minting process, resulting in the image on the coin being slightly doubled. These errors are extremely rare and can fetch a premium price from collectors who are eager to add them to their collection. In fact, a 1988 D Lincoln penny with a double die obverse has been known to sell for upwards of $1.7 million at auction.so. How can you tell if you have a valuable 1988 D Lincoln penny in your possession? Well, the first thing you'll want to do is check the date and mint mark on the coin. If it reads 1988 D and was minted in Denver, you're off to a good start. Next, take a closer look at the images on the coin. Look for any signs of doubling or other abnormalities that could indicate a rare error. If you believe you have a valuable 1988 D Lincoln penny, it's a good idea to have it professionally authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. Now, you may be wondering why a simple penny could be worth such a hefty sum. The truth is, rare coins like the 1988 D Lincoln penny are highly sought after by collectors for their scarcity and historical significance. In the world of numismatics, rarity often equates to value, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are hard to come by. Additionally, the story behind a rare coin can also contribute to its value. Learning about the history and provenance of a coin can make it even more desirable to collectors. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1988 D Lincoln penny with a double die obverse, you could be sitting on a small fortune. These coins are incredibly rare and hard to find, making them a prized possession for any coin collector. Not only do they hold significant monetary value, but they also have a fascinating story to tell about the quirks of the minting process and the history of the United States Mint. In conclusion, the 1988 D Lincoln penny is a prime example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can hold immense value for collectors. With a potential worth of $1.7 million for a rare double die obverse variation, this penny is a true gem in the world of numismatics. So, keep your eyes peeled for any unusual coins in your collection. You never know when you might stumble upon a valuable treasure like the 1988 D Lincoln penny. Thanks for tuning in, and we have a super rare and valuable find to share with you, a 1995 D Lincoln penny that could potentially be worth a whopping $1.8 million. First off, let's talk a little bit about the history behind this particular coin. The 1995 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, Colorado as part of the annual production of Lincoln cents. Now, what makes this particular year and mint mark so special is the fact that there was a very limited number of these pennies produced due to a minting error. You see, during the production process, a small number of 1995 D Lincoln pennies were mistakenly struck using a double die technique, resulting in a slightly doubled image on the coin. This error was not caught by quality control at the U.S. Mint, making these coins incredibly rare and valuable to collectors. Now, let's talk about the condition of the coin. The value of a coin is not solely determined by its rarity, but also by its condition. In the case of the 1995 D Lincoln penny, the value could reach up to $1.8 million if it is in near-perfect condition. This includes factors such as the sharpness of the design, absence of scratches or dents, and overall luster of the coin. If you happen to stumble upon a 1995 D Lincoln penny in your collection, the first thing you should do is get it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. This will give you an accurate assessment of the coin's condition and potential value. Remember, even small imperfections can greatly impact the value of a coin, so it's important to take care of your discovery. Now, let's delve into the market value of the 1995 D Lincoln penny. As mentioned earlier, a 1995 D penny in perfect condition could fetch up to $1.8 million at auction. However, the value of these coins can vary greatly depending on factors such as demand, current market trends, and the overall economy. It's important to keep in mind that the value of a coin is not set in stone and can fluctuate over time. While the 1995 D Lincoln penny is currently highly sought after by collectors, its value may rise or fall in the future. That being said, owning such a rare and valuable coin can be a thrilling experience for any coin enthusiast. In conclusion, the 1995 D Lincoln penny is a truly remarkable find with the potential to be worth $1.8 million. Its rarity, history, and condition all contribute to its high value in the world of coin collecting. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these gems, make sure to take proper care of it and consider getting it professionally graded to determine its true worth. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode, and be sure to subscribe for more exciting coin collecting content. Happy hunting, and may you find your own $1.8 million treasure in the world of numismatics. We're going to be talking about a specific coin that has been making waves in the numismatic community, the 1974 Lincoln penny. You may be wondering, is this humble penny really worth a whopping $1.4 million? Let's find out together. Let's start by giving a little bit of background on the 1974 Lincoln penny. This particular coin was minted at the San Francisco Mint in 1974, during a time when the United States was going through some major changes. The penny, which features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back, is a staple of American coinage and is familiar to just about everyone. Now, you might be thinking, how could a seemingly ordinary penny be worth such a staggering amount of money? Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is king. The fewer coins that were minted or the fewer that are known to exist, the more valuable the coin becomes. And when you combine rarity with pristine condition, you've got yourself a real treasure. So, let's talk numbers. The 1974 Lincoln penny is considered to be one of the rarest and most valuable pennies in existence. It is estimated that only a handful of these pennies were struck at the San Francisco Mint due to a mint error. This error resulted in a small number of pennies being minted with a special aluminum composition, rather than the typical copper composition. These aluminum pennies were never intended for circulation and were supposed to be destroyed. However, a few of them managed to slip through the cracks and into the hands of lucky collectors. In terms of condition, the 1974 Lincoln penny is highly sought after in mint state condition. This means that the penny is in pristine, untouched condition with no wear or damage. Coins in mint state condition are incredibly rare and command top dollar in the coin collecting world. So, if you happen to have a 1974 Lincoln penny in mint state condition, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Now, let's get to the burning question: is the 1974 Lincoln penny really worth $1.4 million? The short answer is yes, but with a few caveats. The 1974 Lincoln penny that sold for $1.4 million was a unique specimen that was graded by a reputable coin grading company as being in perfect condition. This particular penny was one of the few aluminum pennies that escaped destruction and found its way into the hands of a lucky collector. It's important to note that not all 1974 Lincoln pennies are worth $1.4 million. The value of a coin is determined by a combination of factors, including rarity, condition, and demand. While a mint state 1974 Lincoln penny can certainly fetch a high price at auction, it is unlikely to reach the dizzying heights of $1.4 million unless it is a truly exceptional specimen. So, how can you determine the value of your 1974 Lincoln penny? The best way to get an accurate appraisal is to have your coin graded by a professional coin grading service. These services will assess the condition of your coin and assign it a grade based on a scale from poor to mint state. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin will be. Additionally, you can consult with coin dealers and collectors to get an idea of what similar coins have sold for in the past. In conclusion, the 1974 Lincoln penny is a rare and valuable coin that has captured the imagination of collectors around the world. While not every 1974 Lincoln penny is worth $1.4 million, a mint state specimen in exceptional condition could fetch a handsome sum at auction. So, if you happen to come across one of these elusive pennies in your collection, be sure to have it appraised, and who knows, you may just strike it rich. That's all for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in, and we are diving into the fascinating world of numismatics as we explore the value of a 1940 Lincoln penny. Can you believe that this small copper coin, minted over 80 years ago, could be worth a whopping $1.2 million? Let's take a closer look at the history of the 1940 Lincoln penny and how you can determine if you have a rare and valuable coin in your collection. First off, let's talk about the basics. The 1940 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, Colorado, hence the D mint mark. This mint mark is crucial in determining the value of your coin, as coins from different mints can vary significantly in worth. The 1940 Lincoln penny features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. It has a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, with a diameter of 19 millimeters and a weight of 3.11 grams. Now, you may be wondering, why is the 1940 Lincoln penny worth a staggering $1.2 million? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. Only a few specimens of this particular coin are known to exist, and even fewer are in pristine condition. The value of a coin is determined by its scarcity, demand, and overall condition. In the case of the 1940 Lincoln penny, its rarity and historical significance have driven up its value to an exorbitant amount. So, how can you determine if you have a valuable 1940 Lincoln penny in your possession? One of the first things you should check is the mint mark. As mentioned earlier, the D mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in Denver. Next, take a close look at the condition of the coin. Is it worn down or does it have any damage? Coins in mint condition fetch a higher price than those that are heavily circulated. Another factor to consider is the date and any potential errors or variations on the coin. Mint errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, can significantly increase the value of a coin. Look for any anomalies or imperfections that may make your 1940 Lincoln penny stand out from the rest. If you believe you have a rare and valuable 1940 Lincoln penny, the next step is to get it professionally graded and authenticated. Professional grading services, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC), can provide you with an official grade and certification for your coin. This certification adds credibility and value to your coin, especially if you decide to sell it in the future. Now, you may be wondering, who would be willing to pay $1.2 million for a 1940 Lincoln penny? Well, the world of coin collecting is a vibrant and competitive market, with enthusiasts and investors constantly on the lookout for rare and valuable coins. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are in high demand and limited supply, making the 1940 Lincoln penny a highly sought-after treasure in the numismatic community. In conclusion, the 1940 Lincoln penny is a prime example of the incredible value that rare and historically significant coins can hold. If you happen to come across one of these elusive coins in your collection, be sure to cherish it and consider getting it professionally graded to unlock its full potential. Who knows, you may just have a $1.2 million treasure sitting in your pocket. So, there you have it, folks. The captivating tale of the 1940 Lincoln penny and its astounding $1.2 million value. Keep on hunting for those hidden gems in your coin collection, and you may just stumble upon a rare and valuable treasure of your own. Thanks for tuning in, and we're diving into the world of numismatics to uncover the exciting story of the 1949 Lincoln penny, a rare and valuable treasure that could be worth a whopping $1.1 million. That's right, folks, this little penny might just be hiding in your pocket change or piggy bank, waiting to make you a millionaire. So, what's the deal with the 1949 Lincoln penny? Well, back in the late 1940s, the United States Mint was producing Lincoln pennies like crazy. But somewhere along the way, a few of these pennies were struck without the usual D or S mint mark that indicates where they were minted. These mysterious pennies have become the stuff of legend in the coin collecting world, with only a handful known to exist. Now, you might be thinking, how on earth could a simple penny be worth over $1 million? Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. The 1949 Lincoln penny is incredibly rare, making it highly sought after by collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for the chance to add one to their collection. And when you factor in the history and intrigue surrounding these elusive coins, it's no wonder that their value has soared into the stratosphere. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1949 Lincoln penny, you'll want to make sure it's the real deal. Counterfeits and fakes are out there, so it's essential to have your coin authenticated by a reputable numismatic expert. Once you've verified its authenticity, you can start dreaming about what you'll do with all that money when you cash in your $1 million penny. But finding a 1949 Lincoln penny is no easy feat. These coins are like hidden gems, waiting to be discovered by someone with a keen eye and a bit of luck. So, keep your eyes peeled when you're sorting through your loose change or browsing through a coin shop. You never know when you might stumble upon a fortune in the form of a humble penny. Of course, the value of a 1949 no Lincoln penny can vary depending on its condition and provenance. A well-preserved example in mint condition could fetch a higher price than one that shows signs of wear and tear. And if your coin has a fascinating backstory or a unique provenance, it could be even more valuable to the right buyer. So, where can you go to learn more about the 1949 no Lincoln penny and other rare coins? The world of numismatics is full of resources, from online forums and websites to local coin clubs and conventions. Surround yourself with fellow coin enthusiasts who can share their knowledge and expertise, helping you navigate the exciting and sometimes daunting world of rare coin collecting. And don't forget to do your homework before diving into the world of rare coins. Educate yourself on the basics of coin grading, minting errors, and market trends so that you can make informed decisions when buying, selling, or trading coins. Knowledge is power in the world of numismatics, so arm yourself with the information you need to succeed in your coin collecting journey. In conclusion, the 1949 no Lincoln penny is a fascinating and valuable coin that has captured the imagination of collectors around the world. With a potential worth of $1.1 million, this humble penny has become a symbol of the thrill of the hunt and the excitement of uncovering hidden treasures. So keep your eyes peeled, your mind sharp, and your passion for coins alive as you embark on your own numismatic adventure. Who knows, you might just be the next lucky soul to strike it rich with a rare and valuable 1949 no Lincoln penny. Thanks for watching, and we have an absolutely mind-blowing topic to discuss: the 1964 no Lincoln penny that is worth a jaw-dropping $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right, and we are going to uncover all the fascinating details about this incredibly rare and valuable coin. First off, let's address the elephant in the room. Why is a 1964 no Lincoln penny worth such a staggering amount? Well, it all comes down to the fact that this particular penny is not like any other ordinary penny you might find in your pocket. In 1964, the U.S. Mint accidentally struck a small number of pennies without the usual Lincoln portrait on them. This error was quickly discovered, and most of these coins were recalled and destroyed. However, a few managed to slip through the cracks and make their way into circulation, making them extremely rare and valuable today. Now, let's talk about the condition of these coins. As with any collectible item, the value of a coin is heavily influenced by its condition. The 1964 no Lincoln penny that is worth $1.2 million is in pristine, uncirculated condition. This means that it has never been used as currency and is free from any wear and tear. Coins in this condition are incredibly hard to come by, which further adds to their value for collectors. So, how can you tell if you have struck gold with one of these rare pennies? Well, one telltale sign is the absence of Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the front of the coin. Instead, you will see a blank space where his image should be. Additionally, the date, 1964, will be clearly visible on the coin, confirming its rarity and value. If you happen to come across one of these coins in your collection or inherit it from a relative, consider yourself incredibly lucky. Now, let's address the burning question on everyone's mind: how can a seemingly ordinary penny be worth $1.2 million? The value of a coin is determined by a number of factors, including its rarity, historical significance, and condition. In the case of the 1964 no Lincoln penny, its extreme rarity and the story behind its creation make it a highly sought-after collector's item. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of history that is not only scarce but also fascinating. If you are lucky enough to own one of these rare coins, it is essential to take good care of it to preserve its value. Store it in a protective case or coin holder to prevent any damage from occurring. Keep it away from harsh chemicals or substances that may tarnish its surface. And most importantly, enjoy owning a piece of numismatic history that is truly one of a kind. As we wrap up our discussion on the 1964 no Lincoln penny worth $1.2 million, we hope you have learned something new and exciting about the world of rare coins. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting out, the thrill of discovering a valuable coin like this is truly unmatched. Keep your eyes peeled during your next coin hunt. You never know what hidden treasures you may come across. That's all for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing coin-related content. We are going to dive deep into the world of numismatics and take a closer look at the 1973 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right. A simple penny minted in 1973 could potentially be worth a whopping $1.4 million. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's uncover the secrets behind this valuable coin. First things first, let's talk about the basics of the 1973 Lincoln penny. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint in 1973, hence the DE mint mark. It features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. At first glance, it may just seem like a common penny, but trust me, there's more than meets the eye with this particular coin. One of the key factors that makes the 1973 Lincoln penny so valuable is its rarity. You see, in 1973, the Denver Mint accidentally made a mistake during the minting process, resulting in a small number of pennies being struck on aluminum planchets instead of the usual copper zinc composition. These aluminum pennies were meant to be destroyed, but somehow a few managed to slip through the cracks and into circulation. Now, here's where things get interesting. In 1973, the US government banned the production of aluminum pennies due to concerns about their similarity to the silver-colored dime. This means that any aluminum pennies from that year are considered extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. And if you happen to stumble upon a 1973 Lincoln penny made of aluminum, you could be looking at a potential value of $1.4 million or more. So, how can you tell if your 1973 Lincoln penny is made of aluminum? Well, the easiest way is to conduct a simple weight test. An aluminum penny will weigh significantly less than a copper zinc penny, coming in at around 0.93 grams compared to the standard 2.5 grams. If your penny passes the weight test, it's time to get it authenticated by a professional to confirm its rarity and value. But what if you don't have an aluminum 1973 Lincoln penny? Don't worry, there's still a chance for you to strike gold, or rather, aluminum. Some experts believe that there could be more undiscovered aluminum pennies out there waiting to be found. So, keep your eyes peeled and who knows, you might just stumble upon a hidden gem in your pocket. Change.I. In the meantime, if you're a coin collector or just someone fascinated by the world of rare coins, the 1973 Lincoln penny is definitely a coin worth adding to your collection. Its historical significance, rarity, and potential for $1 million payday make it a standout piece in any numismatist's portfolio. So, there you have it, folks. The intriguing story of the 1973 Lincoln penny and its jaw-dropping value of $1.4 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner just starting out, this coin proves that hidden treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Keep hunting, keep exploring, and who knows, you might just uncover a piece of history worth its weight in gold, or aluminum in this case. And with that, we wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1973 Lincoln penny, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights into the world of rare coins. Thanks for watching, and we have a real gem to talk about: the 1988 Lincoln penny. You may be wondering what makes this coin so special and valuable. Well, let's break it down for you. First off, let's clarify what we mean by a 1988 Lincoln penny. This is a rare era coin that was mistakenly minted without the DE mint mark, indicating that it was produced at the Denver Mint. This mistake occurred on a small number of pennies in 1988, making them extremely rare and desirable among collectors. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty details of the value of the 1988 Lincoln penny. As of today, this coin is valued at a staggering $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.5 million for a single penny. This makes it one of the most valuable and sought-after coins in the world. But why is the 1988 Lincoln penny worth so much? Well, it all comes down to rarity and demand. With only a small number of these era coins in existence, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add one to their collection. The combination of scarcity and historical significance makes the 1988 No Lincoln penny a true treasure in the world of numismatics. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare coins, you may be wondering how to authenticate its value. The best way to do this is to have the coin professionally graded and certified by a reputable coin grading company. This will ensure that you are getting an accurate valuation for your 1988 No Lincoln penny. Now, you may be thinking, how on earth could a penny be worth $1.5 million? Well, the value of a coin is determined by a combination of factors, including rarity, condition, and demand. In the case of the 1988 No Lincoln penny, its rarity and historical significance drive up its value significantly. It's important to note that not all 1988 pennies are worth $1.5 million. The value of a coin can vary greatly depending on its condition and other factors. So, if you happen to come across a 1988 penny, make sure to examine it closely and do your research to determine its true value. In conclusion, the 1988 No Lincoln penny is a fascinating and valuable coin that holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. With its rarity and historical significance, it is truly a prized possession for any numismatist. If you ever have the chance to own one of these rare coins, consider yourself lucky. You may just be holding a fortune in the palm of your hand. That's all for today's video, folks. Thanks for tuning in and happy coin hunting. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting coin collecting content. We have a truly exciting topic to discuss: the 1989 No Lincoln penny that is worth a staggering $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary penny is actually a rare gem that holds incredible value. So buckle up and get ready to dive deep into the fascinating world of numismatics. First things first, let's talk about the history behind the 1989 No Lincoln penny. Back in the late 80s, the United States Mint made a mistake during the production of these pennies. Instead of minting the coins with the usual S mint mark for San Francisco, some of them were mistakenly minted with no mint mark at all. This error was quickly discovered, but not before a small number of these unique pennies made their way into circulation. Now, you might be wondering, how can a simple mistake turn a penny into $1 million treasure? Well, it all comes down to rarity and demand. The 1989 No Lincoln penny is an extremely rare coin, with only a handful known to exist. This scarcity, combined with the fact that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for such a unique piece, drives up its value significantly. So, how can you spot a 1989 No Lincoln penny? Look closely at the bottom of the coin, where the date and mint mark are usually located. If you see no mint mark at all, congratulations, you might just be holding a rare gem in your hands. Of course, it's always a good idea to have your coin authenticated by a professional to confirm its authenticity and value. Now, let's talk numbers. The 1989 No Lincoln penny has been known to fetch prices upwards of $1.6 million at auction. That's right, a humble penny that most people overlook could potentially make you a millionaire. Of course, not every 1989 No Lincoln penny is worth that much, but even in lesser condition, these coins can still command a hefty sum from collectors. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon one of these rare pennies in your collection, you might be wondering what you should do next. Well, first and foremost, make sure to keep it safe and secure. These coins are valuable, both monetarily and historically, so you'll want to protect them from any potential damage or loss. Next, consider having your coin graded by a reputable coin grading service. This will not only provide you with an official certification of its authenticity and condition, but also give you a better idea of its potential value in the market. And who knows, you might just be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. In conclusion, the 1989 No Lincoln penny is a prime example of how a simple mistake can turn into a valuable collectible. With its rarity, demand, and historical significance, this coin has captured the attention of collectors worldwide and continues to fetch impressive prices at auction. So keep your eyes peeled, you never know, that pocket change could be worth more than you ever imagined. And there you have it, folks, the fascinating story of the 1989 No Lincoln penny worth $1.6 million. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more intriguing coin-related content. Thanks for watching, and we have a real gem to talk about: the 1967 NO Lincoln penny that could be worth a staggering $1.9 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.9 million for a penny. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's dive into the world of rare coins. First things first, let's talk about why the 1967 NO Lincoln penny is so special. You see, in 1967, the US Mint made a mistake during the minting process. Instead of stamping the coin with the usual "In God We Trust" inscription, some pennies were accidentally released without it. These coins are known as the 1967 NO Lincoln pennies, and they are incredibly rare. Now, you might be wondering how rare is rare when it comes to the 1967 NO Lincoln penny. Well, let me break it down for you. It is estimated that only a handful of these pennies were ever released into circulation, making them highly sought after by coin collectors around the world. In fact, experts believe that there are only a few dozen of these coins in existence today, adding to their mystique and value. So, how do you know if you have a 1967 NO Lincoln penny in your collection? The first thing you'll want to look for is the missing inscription. Instead of "In God We Trust," the penny will have a blank space where the word should be. This is a clear indication that you have one of these rare coins in your possession. Additionally, the coin should be in mint condition, as any signs of wear and tear can significantly reduce its value. Now, let's get to the part that you've all been waiting for: the value of the 1967 NO Lincoln penny. As I mentioned earlier, these coins have been known to fetch prices upwards of $1.9 million at auction. This jaw-dropping value is due to the extreme rarity of the coin and the high demand among collectors. So, if you're lucky enough to have one of these pennies, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Of course, it's important to note that not every 1967 penny is worth millions of dollars. The regular 1967 Lincoln pennies with the "In God We Trust" inscription are still valuable in their own right, especially if they are in pristine condition. So, even if you don't have the NO variety, don't fret, you may still have a valuable coin in your collection. If you do happen to come across a 1967 NO Lincoln penny, it's crucial to have it authenticated by a professional before attempting to sell it. There are many counterfeit coins on the market, so it's essential to verify the authenticity of your coin to ensure you're getting the most value for it. Once your coin has been authenticated, you can start the process of finding a buyer who is willing to pay top dollar for this rare gem. In conclusion, the 1967 NO Lincoln penny is a true rarity in the world of coin collecting. With its unique minting error and sky-high value, this coin is a must-have for any serious collector. So, keep your eyes peeled and your coin collection organized. You never know when you might stumble upon a 1967 NO Lincoln penny worth $1.9 million. Well, that's all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed learning about the 1967 NO Lincoln penny as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you. Until next time, happy hunting and